How's it going, guys? So welcome to my video of top anime of 2016. Now I say 2016 not because these animes came out in 2016. No, some of them actually came out before, but that's okay. These are just animes that I finished watching in 2016, and out of all the anime that I've watched, I figured these were my top 5. So let's get straight to number 5. As you guys can see, the anime that I chose was Seven Deadly Sins. Why did I choose this anime? Well, it's actually a pretty great anime. Yes, it's ecchi. For those of you that don't know what ecchi means, it pretty much just means boobs, butt, and inappropriate behavior. So, yeah. It's a fun anime to watch. I mean, there's a lot of like cool action scenes in it, and the story behind it is pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty much just a guy who used to be a knight. There was these 7 knights, and Meliodas was the top dog, basically. And yeah, he somehow forgot his memory. I think it was this chick that knocked him out to like protect him or something. I mean, bear with me, guys. This anime was probably like the first one I saw this year, so that was way back in January, 12 months ago. So yeah, I kind of remember it, but it's a fun anime. I mean, I remember watching it and I was kind of like taken back because at first it starts off kind of goofy with Meliodas and that white-haired girl. He like looks under her skirt and grabs her boob, and for those of you thinking this is like some sort of like hentai or porn, it isn't. I mean, it's a regular anime. It's just ecchi. This is the stuff that ecchi animes have. So yeah, I mean, it started off goofy, and then out of nowhere, like these action scenes happen, and it's kind of took me back. I was like, whoa. I mean, I wasn't expecting that. But yeah, I mean, if you have the time to watch this anime and you like knights, they got like sacred treasures. There's some decent music in the anime. I enjoy it. But yeah, I mean, if you want goofy, kind of humorous action, definitely go for this one. This is a pretty cool anime, and I do recommend it. Now, let's go to number 4. So y'all saw number 4 is Michiko and Hachin. And honestly, the only reason that I saw this anime to begin with was because it was playing it on Toonami, and so I saw the dub version first. I know some of y'all are like, dub, like sub is life. Well, yeah, I mean, I do prefer sub, but I don't like necessarily like hate dub. I mean, I enjoy it. I grew up on it watching dubbed Dragon Ball Z because I'm over here in the US. So yeah, I mean, I have nothing against dubbed. But yeah, Michiko and Hachin is a pretty cool anime. I actually enjoyed it because it reminded me a lot of this anime that almost I'm pretty sure almost, if not all of you know it, is Cowboy Bebop, my favorite anime of all time, next to Samurai Champloo. But it reminded me a lot of actually it reminded me a lot of Samurai Champloo as well as Cowboy Bebop. The music was pretty on point. It was good music, kind of jazzy feel to it, blues, stuff like that. And the animation reminded me of Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo as well, which was pretty cool. It was like a throwback to me. But the storyline is actually pretty good too. It's this chick, Michiko. I want to say she was this like tomboyish, didn't take crap for nobody growing up. And then she kind of met this other chick that they don't really get too much into her. But Michiko grows up, meets this guy, and then they like go their separate ways or something. The guy has a little girl with some other chick. So Michiko goes and gets this little girl, which turns out to be Hachin, or actually her real name is something else. I actually forgot it. Again, I saw this anime way towards in the beginning of the year, but yeah, she gave her I think she gave her the name Hachin for some reason. Anyways, they go through all these adventures and stuff. It's pretty cool. I mean, if you enjoy, again, if you like Cowboy Bebop, if you saw that, or if you like Samurai Champloo and you saw that, dude, go ahead and watch Michiko and Hachin. A lot of people don't like it just because the ending kind of blows. I mean, it kind of leaves you with like all these like questions and not enough answers. So I thought the ending was cool. It was like, it's a cliffhanger, but I thought it was cool. It worked for the anime, at least for me. Anyways, guys, let's go to number 3. Alright guys, so y'all saw number 3, and I've gotta say it was a bit tough. The top 3 animes of this year were a bit tough to actually see who was gonna be first, second, and third. But I don't know. I mean, the first 2 kind of just beat this one. I mean, not by much, because this is a pretty awesome anime. The music's great. Entries, the intro music, the outro music, the credits, they're great. I mean, the story's great itself. I mean, personally, when I first started watching it, I kind of judged it before I even got into it deeper. Just like Seven Deadly Sins, I judged it way too soon, and then it just kind of grew on me. Same thing happened with Noragami. I judged it way too soon. It started off kind of weird. It honestly started off like Yu Yu Hakusho. For those of you who've actually seen that anime, it's an old school one. Origami started off the same way. They pushed Yato out the way, just like in Yu Yu Hakusho, except Yato the god was the kid compared. So yeah, I mean, if you like I don't know, I honestly don't know how to describe this anime. I mean, the story is cool. Yato's a god. The chick saves them, and he has to like help her become human again, because she's a spirit now, but she's alive, but she's actually a spirit as well. It kind of confused me a bit at first. But the action scenes, it doesn't necessarily have like action. Like there's action in it, but it's not like top, like out of this world action. It's kind of like dimmed down. Story itself is cool though. I mean, the god Yato used to be like this badass back in the day, like in the old Ming Dynasty kind of eras, and now he's like this dopey character as he grew old, I guess. Except gods don't age, so yeah, there's that. But yeah, he has his partner, which his partner turns into a weapon. The cool anime. If you really enjoy just like not so much action, more story, you would enjoy this anime. I enjoy it because I like all this supernatural type of stuff. Anyways, if you enjoy not so much action, more story driven anime, I suggest this one. It's pretty great. You can watch it on Kiss Anime. It's everything on Kiss Anime is for free. So yeah, if you want to, check that one out. That one out the way, let's get to number 2. Okay, so you saw number 2, and I know some of you are gonna be like, what? You freaking chose Tokyo Ghoul as number 2, why isn't it number 1? Well, I mean, Tokyo Ghoul is a great anime. It's amazing. It's like, the story is cool, the action's cool, the music's pretty dope. But it just didn't do it for me, just like the number 1 spot anime did it for me. Damn, you can hear all those fireworks outside. But yeah, Tokyo Ghoul, again, it's a great anime. Kaneki Ken, he is one of the best protagonists that I've ever seen in a show. He grows so much from the very beginning, when you see him, to like where he's at season 2. I did watch season 1 and 2, but I'm not gonna put season 2 as number 2 and then season 1 as number 1 spot. It doesn't work like that. I'm just doing the whole in general anime. But yeah, Tokyo Ghoul. I'm sure lots of you have heard about this anime, even if you've never watched it. There's so many fans out there for this anime, and I'm actually a new fan of it. I recently saw it, and again, I think I'm not the only one who loved Toka. That's her name, right? Toka, Touka, Toka. I mean, she's hot. She's a badass. She's a tough SOB, but she's like kind of warm and cuddly when she's vulnerable. So yeah, Tokyo Ghoul is a great anime. I honestly don't feel I even have to describe it, but I mean I have to at least do my best with it. Like these past three animes, I don't know if I have actually described them at my best. It's just been so long since I watched those. It's just been so long since I watched those three animes that I've just mentioned that it's tough to actually describe them. So, but thankfully, this one and the number one spot I just recently saw like maybe 2 months ago, so I can tell you a little bit of it. Okay, so Tokyo Ghoul is pretty much about a guy who he's basically a nerdy guy who finds this chick named dude, I just saw this anime recently. How am I gonna forget her name? He's attracted to this chick, to this woman that reads the same books written by the author, the same author that he likes to read from. So he goes on a date with this girl. I'm not gonna tell you so much because I feel like if I describe it like really well, you're just gonna know everything. But let's just say it's this timid guy. He gets in a situation that turns him into a ghoul, and he has to live with the fact that he's half ghoul because of this certain situation that he was in. But yeah, that's Tokyo Ghoul, and the freaking fireworks are popping like crazy now. So let's just get to the number one spot. Alright guys, so you saw my number one spot for the anime of 2016 is Boku no Hero Academia, or Hero Academia. Why, you ask, I chose this over Tokyo Ghoul or all the other three animes? Tell you why. Yes, Tokyo Ghoul has an underdog kind of aspect to Kaneki-kan, with Kaneki-kan, but man, when I watched Boku no Hero Academia, I was like mind blown at the fact that this cartoony anime, I was so blown away with this anime. When I saw it, I was like, man, this looks like a cartoony type cute-ish anime. I don't think I'm gonna like it. And right off the bat, the first episode, I'm like, man, this kid has a lot of heart. Yes, the anime is it's goofy. It's a goofy type anime, but when the serious moments happen, I mean, it gets serious. It gets intense. The heartfelt moments, like you feel those moments. The way that All Might just sees the good and sees how much heart Midoriya has. It's, I honestly can't describe it. It's such a good anime, and if you haven't watched this anime, please watch it. If you have watched the first episode and you kind of just blew it off, dude, go back and watch it again. You're not going to be disappointed. There is a second season coming out. We don't know when, but it is coming out hopefully by this year. So you have a second season waiting for you after you finish this first season. But again, watch this anime if you haven't. The story itself is pretty cool. It's about this kid that he doesn't have. Everybody in the world has these powers or quirks, and pretty much all the people, like, they get their quirks like when they're like 4 years old, I think, and they grow up and either become heroes or just regular citizens. A lot becomes regular citizens, but those who become heroes, they go to school for that. Or you just become a villain, and I think you just become a villain. You don't really go to school for that. Those of who get quirks and they want to be heroes, they got to go to school for. And the top school is Hero University, or University Heroes. That's probably not even the name of it. I'm freaking blanking out on the name of the school. Co-stars of the show, they're pretty cool too. Like my actual favorite right now just because I like these type of like these weird dopey kind of characters, but they're so cute. Is Sue, the frog girl. I know the frog girl, but she's such like this, I don't know, weird girl, and she's like adorable. She's like an adorable weird, I guess, and she kicks ass too. Like in the episode where, I'm not gonna tell you what episode, but there's an episode where they get attacked. Um, she kicks some ass and she helps her teammates out. But Midoriya, he's such a great character. I mean, you feel how honored he is to be taught and be trusted by All Might. All Might is pretty much the symbol of peace, as I'm quoting him, because that's what he says he is, which he really is. He is the symbol of peace. Everybody looks up to him. He's always smiling when he's in trouble, like going into burning buildings and such. He's always smiling because his philosophy is always smile, even in the face of danger. So you're pretty much telling the bad guys, you know what, I'm stronger than what you're trying to inflict on us, which is fear. That's pretty much what he's doing. But again, guys, if you haven't watched Boku no Hero Academia, watch it. It is a great anime. You will not be disappointed. So yeah, that's my #1 spot. Okay, guys. So that was my top anime list of 2016. I actually hope you enjoyed the list. If you haven't watched these animes, go check them out on Kiss Anime. They're all on there. Either dub or sub, doesn't matter. Go check them out. And yeah, I mean, if you enjoyed this video, remember, click that like button. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I'll put up more videos for y'all, and hopefully y'all enjoyed those. I actually had a lot of fun coming up with this list because it actually forces me to watch way more anime, which is a good thing. I may do like a manga one next time. Most recent one I think I've been reading is Blood Lad. That one's fun. If you haven't read Blood Lad, get into that one. That it's like a spoof kind of manga about anime. So check that one out. It's pretty cool. The story is getting to me. So check that one out. And another one, which is gonna be Dead Man Wonderland. So definitely check that one out. Now I'm gonna go eat ramen with chopsticks. Am I doing that right?